They told you it's just a part of getting older, that the stiffness in your knees, the sharp twinge in your hips, the aching in your hands when you try to open a jar, is something you just have to live with. But what if that's not entirely true? What if joint pain isn't just a result of old age, but a signal from your body, telling you that something deeper is out of balance? Every day, millions of older adults in America wake up in pain. They reach for the pill bottle, grit their teeth, and push through the day, believing there's no other choice. But here's the truth your doctor might not tell you. There are natural, science-backed ways to relieve joint pain without relying on endless prescriptions or risky surgeries, and some of the most powerful relief can happen right at home. In the next 30 minutes, you'll discover the real root causes of joint pain that often go undiagnosed, why common treatments fail so many seniors, 5 powerful remedies supported by medical research, a simple 7-day home relief plan you can start today, real stories of seniors who've turned their pain into progress. This isn't a quick fix or a miracle cure, but if you're tired of feeling ignored, dismissed, or stuck, this might be the turning point you've been waiting for. So grab a warm cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's walk this journey together, because Second Sunrise is here to help you take your mornings back. One step, one stretch, one choice at a time. For decades, joint pain has been brushed off as just aging. Doctors shrug, commercials push painkillers, and seniors are left thinking their discomfort is inevitable. But what if the truth is more complicated and more hopeful? Let's start with a fact. Joint pain isn't caused only by wear and tear. Yes, cartilage naturally thins over time, but there's another often overlooked factor fueling your pain: chronic inflammation. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, low-grade inflammation in the body increases with age, a condition now known as inflammaging. This silent inflammation can irritate your joints, break down cartilage faster, and trigger that deep, nagging ache that keeps you up at night. And it doesn't stop there. Recent studies from Harvard Medical School show that certain lifestyle choices, like poor diet, lack of movement, and unmanaged stress, can make inflammation even worse. That means the pain you feel may not just be from the years behind you, but from what's still happening inside your body today. What makes it worse? Many older adults are treated with a quick prescription and a pat on the back, without ever being told about these underlying causes. The system is set up to manage symptoms, not root causes, so people mask the pain instead of healing it. Even worse, most seniors aren't told how things like sugar, processed foods, or even too much sitting can quietly damage their joints over time. The Cleveland Clinic recently published research showing that seniors with high sugar diets had significantly more joint inflammation than those who followed a Mediterranean-style diet rich in greens, healthy fats, and lean protein. But hardly anyone's talking about this. You won't see this on a billboard, and most general practitioners, already juggling dozens of patients a day, don't have the time to dive deep into lifestyle medicine. So, the cycle continues. You hurt, you medicate, you cope, but you don't heal. Here's the good news. Once you understand what's really behind your joint pain, you can start making small, powerful changes and actually feel a difference. By now, you might be wondering, if inflammation is such a big part of joint pain, why doesn't my doctor just treat that? That's a fair question. And the answer? It's frustrating. Most conventional treatments focus on one thing: symptom control, not healing, not reversing, just temporarily quieting the pain. Take NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen. Sure, they can reduce pain and swelling for a few hours, but long-term use comes with serious risks: stomach ulcers, kidney problems, even heart issues, especially for adults over 60. Then there's the cortisone shot, a quick fix injected directly into the joint. It can numb pain for weeks, even months, But repeated use may actually weaken the joint tissue, according to studies from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons. Even surgery for some becomes the only option. But joint replacement comes with a long recovery, potential complications, and in some cases, disappointing results. And here's what almost no one talks about. None of these treatments address what's fueling the pain, the chronic inflammation, poor circulation, or dietary triggers beneath the surface. Think about it like this. If your house is flooding and you keep mopping the floor without fixing the leak, you'll be stuck mopping forever. That's what many seniors are doing with joint pain, managing symptoms instead of resolving causes. And let's not forget the financial cost. According to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Americans spend over $100 billion a year on arthritis-related medical care, including prescriptions, doctor visits and surgeries, and yet despite all this spending, millions still wake up every day in pain. But what if there was a smarter way? What if, instead of chasing short-term relief, you could focus on long-term healing? Now that you understand how most treatments only mask the pain, let's go deeper, inside your joints, to see what's really going on. Picture your joint like a door hinge. When it's new, it moves smoothly and silently. But over time, without proper care or lubrication, it starts to squeak, grind, and wear down. That's exactly what happens in your body, especially in your knees, hips, hands, and spine. Joints are made up of bones, cartilage, ligaments, and a protective fluid called synovial fluid. This fluid is like natural oil for your joints, keeping everything moving smoothly. But as you age, this fluid can dry up. The cartilage, which cushions your bones, starts to wear down. And when bone rubs against bone, pain becomes your daily companion. But here's the part most people never hear. According to the Johns Hopkins Arthritis Center, inflammation isn't just a result of joint damage, it's also a cause. When your immune system senses wear and tear, it sends white blood cells to the area, triggering inflammation to protect the joint. But in older adults, that response doesn't shut off properly. Instead, your body stays in a low-grade inflammatory state. This is what doctors now call chronic inflammation. Over time, that inflammation breaks down cartilage even faster. It also increases the production of enzymes that destroy joint tissue. And you feel it as swelling, stiffness, and pain. Another key player is oxidative stress, a buildup of unstable molecules in your body called free radicals. These molecules can damage cells, including those in your joints, and studies from the National Library of Medicine show that seniors with high oxidative stress report more severe joint pain than those with lower levels. But here's the hopeful part. Your body also makes antioxidants, which can fight this damage. And certain foods, habits, and nutrients can help your body do this better, if you know what to focus on. But before we get to that, let's talk about something crucial: movement. Joints hurt, most people stop moving. It feels logical. Rest the area and wait to feel better. But here's what you might not realize. Movement actually feeds your joints. Every time you bend your knee or flex your fingers, you're pumping nutrients and oxygen into that joint. Motion helps circulate synovial fluid. It brings life into areas that would otherwise stiffen and decay. That's why physical therapists often say, motion is lotion. The longer you avoid movement, the stiffer you become, and the harder it is to get moving again. So even small stretches, gentle walking, or light activity can make a big difference over time. Understanding this is critical, because in the next few minutes, we're going to show you 5 simple remedies you can do at home to reduce inflammation, support your joints, and finally start getting some real relief. You don't need to accept pain as your new normal. You just need the right tools to fight back. Now that you understand what's going on inside your joints, it's time to take action. Now that you understand what's going on inside your joints, it's time to take action. The good news is, you don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines. Some of the most effective tools for joint relief can be found in your kitchen or your bathroom. Let's explore 5 natural, science-backed remedies that have helped thousands of older adults ease joint pain at home. Turmeric contains a powerful compound called curcumin, known for its anti-inflammatory properties. But curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. That's why it's crucial to combine it with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%, according to research from Johns Hopkins Medicine. Many seniors who take a turmeric supplement daily report reduced stiffness and greater mobility within weeks. Look for curcumin supplements that include piperine, or add turmeric and black pepper to your meals. As we said earlier, motion is lotion, and that's not just a saying, it's science. Gentle stretching can help increase flexibility, reduce stiffness, and improve blood flow to your joints. Try simple routines like shoulder rolls, leg swings, seated knee extensions, and hand flexing. According to the Arthritis Foundation, just 10 minutes a day of light movement can make a measurable difference in joint function over time. Nothing soothes the body quite like a warm bath, but when you add Epsom salt, you're giving your joints an added boost. Epsom salt contains magnesium sulfate, which can be absorbed through the skin and may help reduce swelling and relax tense muscles. Fill your tub with warm, not hot water, add 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salt, and soak for 15-20 minutes. Do this 2 to 3 times per week, and you'll likely feel the difference. Food is medicine or poison, depending on what's on your plate. Studies from Harvard School of Public Health show that certain foods can either promote or reduce inflammation in the body. Avoid processed sugars, fried foods, refined carbs, and soda. Instead, add leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon, berries, olive oil, and nuts. Making small swaps can lead to big improvements in how your joints feel every day. It may sound too simple, but water matters. Your joints are surrounded by cartilage and synovial fluid, both of which rely on proper hydration. When you're dehydrated, your joints can feel stiff, dry, and achy. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day, and if plain water is hard to drink, try herbal teas or flavor-infused water with lemon or cucumber. These remedies aren't fads. They're supported by decades of research and real-world results. They're gentle, affordable, and accessible to almost anyone. Coming up next, we'll combine these ideas into a practical, step-by-step, 7-day home relief plan you can follow. Starting tonight. Because knowing what helps is good, but doing it, that's when the healing really begins. This is your 7-day home relief plan, a gentle, practical guide to help you reduce joint pain, boost mobility, and feel more in control of your body. Every day includes 3 pillars. Gentle movement, targeted nutrition, simple self-care. Let's walk through it, one day at a time. Day 1. Wake up the joints. Start with a 5-minute stretch. Neck rolls, shoulder circles, seated knee lifts. Drink a full glass of water before breakfast. Add turmeric to your morning meal. In the evening, soak your feet in Epsom salt for 15 minutes and jot down where you feel the most stiffness. Day 2. Reduce the swelling. Take a gentle 10-minute walk. Start your day with warm lemon water. For meals, add omega-3s like salmon and avoid sugary snacks. At night, stretch your hands and wrists and apply a warm compress to sore joints. Day 3. Rebuild routine. Repeat day 1 stretch and add another short walk. Start journaling your pain level each morning from 1 to 10. Enjoy a salad with olive oil, walnuts, and lean protein. Try a turmeric supplement with black pepper extract. Soak your knees and do light leg stretches before bed. Day 4. Target the trouble zones. Add shoulder and back mobility work. Stay hydrated early. Avoid processed meats and enjoy steamed spinach and sweet potatoes. Try a self-massage with warm olive oil on sore areas. End with 5 minutes of deep breathing. Day 5. Strengthen and support. Use resistance bands or do seated leg raises. Hydrate well, 5 glasses by 5 p.m. Have bone broth or lentils with vegetables. Drink green tea with turmeric. Stretch or do chair yoga before bed and reflect on what's improved. Day 6. Anti-inflammation power day. Add balance work and rotate joints for circulation. Eat anti-inflammatory foods all day. Cut all processed sugar. Wrap a hot towel around. Stiff joints in the evening and visualize your joints healing. Day 7. Reflect and reset. Stretch and smile. Take a walk outside if possible. Write down how you want to feel in 30 days. Enjoy your favorite meals from the week. Drink 10 glasses of water. Take one last Epsom soak and review your journal. By the end of these 7 days, many seniors feel less stiffness, more mobility, and a greater sense of control. This isn't a magic fix, but it is a momentum shift. And your story? It's just getting started. Sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't found in a bottle. It's found in someone else's story. Hearing how others have overcome pain can spark the belief that you can too. Margaret, 72, had been struggling with knee pain for over a decade. She stopped gardening because bending down became unbearable. Her doctor pushed more pills, but she felt groggy and disconnected. She started small: turmeric, water, light stretches. Weeks later, she was back in the garden. "It wasn't overnight," she said, "but I finally had control again." Robert, 74, lived with arthritis in both hips. Each step felt like walking on glass. He avoided going outside. After learning about anti-inflammatory foods and trying the 7-day plan, he ditched his cane and now walks with his grandkids. "I thought I was too far gone," Robert said, "but I was just missing the right inflammation." Elaine, 69, dreaded mornings. She never knew how bad her joints would feel when she opened her eyes. She began a routine: Epsom salt soaks, bedtime stretches, journaling her triggers. Her mornings became predictable and peaceful. "I don't fear the day anymore," she said. "These aren't miracles. They're the results of small, consistent changes. The kind of changes you can make too. You've made it this far, which means you're serious about reclaiming your health, and that alone deserves a moment of recognition." Joint pain can be discouraging. It can steal your energy, your independence, your joy, but it doesn't have to control the rest of your life. You now know the truth. Most pain isn't just from age. It's from inflammation, stress, poor nutrition, and inactivity, and every single one of those factors can be improved, starting with the smallest steps. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to overhaul your life in a day. You just need to start and stay consistent. Drink the water, stretch your body, swap one processed snack for something fresh. Soak your feet, breathe deeply, and write down how you feel. You have more power than you've been told. And even if you've been in pain for years, even if no doctor has given you hope, your body is still listening, still capable, still waiting for a chance to heal. And guess what? You're not doing this alone. At Second Sunrise, we're building a community of seniors who want to live with strength, clarity, and purpose. We're here to share knowledge, encouragement, and hope. One video at a time. You've got this. Now let's finish strong with a few simple steps you can take right now to keep this momentum going. If this video helped you, even just a little, imagine what could happen if you kept going. You've now got a plan, the tools, and the motivation to finally take control of your joint pain. But don't stop here. Hit that like button if this resonated with you. It helps this video reach more people just like you. Subscribe to Second Sunrise so you never Miss a new tip, story, or healing strategy? We publish real advice for real people every single week. Share this video with someone you care about. A friend, a sibling, a spouse, anyone who wakes up hurting and feels stuck. And drop a comment below. What's the one change you're starting with today? Your story might be the inspiration someone else needs. Finally, don't forget to check out the next video on our channel. We've got more powerful information on how to reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and feel stronger after 60. This is just the beginning. Your second sunrise starts now.